Alright, so what I need y'all to go and do right now is go and like and just like the video. I don't really care. And if you're not subscribed, just subscribe to the video. It just help me make more, content just like this. Alright, so basically, um at the time I was driving my mom's car or whatever. I was going to get something to eat, and I was at a I know the way I start off stories sometimes it just, if it's really confusing, I'm working on it. I'm trying to, get that better. But if you still here with me, I thank you. I really appreciate it. I just had to get that out. Alright, so basically, um, I was at an intersection and I was driving. Like, usually I drive kind of crazy, like I drive real fast, but I wasn't doing none of that. I was just driving regular this time. So I stopped at the stop sign, um, and as soon as I looked to my left and my right, there was nothing. I started going, and then this car just came real fast, T-boned me, like from the driver's side. Now when it hit, it really knocked me out. Like, I was really dazed, like I was down. I was seeing stars at this point. So, like, the driver's side, the window had broken, cracked and everything, and somebody, I could hear like just people, like I could hear people like yelling and shit like that. I'm like, it was late as hell. There was nobody outside. As soon as this happened, hella people come outside, and I'm like, that's good though. That's better for me. But at this time when I was hit, like the car was still like running. Like, I never put the car in park. Like, the car was still running. Like, I was trying to put the shit in park, but like I said, it knocked me out. I was already seeing stars at this point. So with the driver's side door kind of like slammed in, like it was like kind of hard for me to like actually get out. Like, I couldn't really get out. I had to, I don't know what gave me the strength to get to the passenger side, but I had got to the passenger side and somebody was already outside at this point. They had opened the door. When they opened the door, I rolled out like a little tumbleweed. I was just there on the ground or whatever. And then after that, I can't really, I don't, it, like, it's kind of phasey. What, phasey? It's kind of like hazy at that point right there. So I don't really know exactly what happened from that point. But I know it was like, I woke up and then it was like a lady over me with some water or whatever. Like, she ain't put the water all over my face, but she was like, she ain't drown me or nothing, but she put some water on her hands. It was like rubbing it on my face to keep me awake, cause I kept like going in and out, like I was fainting and shit. So, like, this is just an observation, but I think, but like 10 minutes later, the ambulance pulled up or whatever, and they done put me in there. Now, at this point, she done put, water on my face. I was already shit, like I was cold, like it was already cold outside, so I was awake, like I was like a dead fish out there, like this, cause it was cold. A dead fish. What am I saying? I was like a fish out of water, cause it was cold, cause she was putting water on my face. But anyway, they had got me in the stretcher or whatever. They put me inside the ambulance, and pretty much after that, everything was like kind of good. I was kind of mad. I was okay, but it's not the end of the story. But I was kind of mad that they had to cut my pants. I didn't realize that until I got back to the hospital. Like, I realized that they had cut my pants. They already put me with the IV thing and all of that stuff like that. But I had realized like they cut my pants from the side all the way up, cause they had to take my pants off, whatever. I was just mad about that. But when I got back to the hospital, like, oh yeah, I forgot to say is that um they was asking me what was my phone password. For some reason, I could not like I could not get it out. Like at that time, I did not remember my phone password. Like, 'cause they was trying to call somebody or whatever, call a contact for me, but they end up when I got to the hospital, they had got a contact for me because I usually go to that hospital, so my all my records and emergency is all there. But I got to the hospital. Long story short, I got to the hospital. Whatever, I was there. My dad ended up coming. My brother and my girl at the time ended up coming to make sure I was good. But I was great. I was alive. It was still crazy though. Like it was a real crazy experience. Like just the car crash. Like it was a crazy experience. But I'm glad if you stayed and watched it. I really appreciate it. I am gonna make another video. I don't know what it's gonna be on yet, but I didn't run out of story times. It's just that sometimes I be just trying to figure out what I want to talk about. Sometimes I don't be in the mood to be like talking about it. 'Cause sometimes when I do this, it make me relive like the the trauma of what happened. And sometimes I just don't be want to do that in certain situations, especially things that happen. But it's gonna be some positive stuff I talk about too. But thanks for watching.